She dances on the moon, her spirit lifts up with the tune, spreading kindness around the room. She's Katie Moonchild.
Hi, everybody. Good to see you all. I have a bit of an echo and I don't know where it's coming from. I kind of have an idea. Good morning. How are you guys today? I'm waiting for people to come in on this eclipse morning. Hello, everyone. Is anybody here? Let me see if I can eliminate this problem. Hi, Jenny. There we go. Now, I'm not echoing anymore. Yay! Hi, Teresa. Good to see you. Yay. I had it so that you could see my cards, but I had an echo that I didn't have 5 minutes ago. Hello, Mercury. How you guys doing today? It's good to see you. Oh, Monday. I hope you guys had a good weekend. I had a really quiet one, like exceptionally quiet. The weather was beautiful, and I did what I needed to do outside. I don't know if you remember. If you were in Dolly's chat on Thursday, I don't know if you remember saying that I went to close my wash house door and pulled on the doorknob and still turned to walk away. Hi, Fatima. Turned to walk away and I still had the doorknob in my hand. Yeah. So that's what I got to do Saturday was put on a new doorknob. That's easy. I have attached to my house where I do my wash, all my laundry. So it doesn't help heat up the house. It's a separate almost building out there. So good to see everybody today. I don't know if Dolly's going to be here today or not. Her mom had surgery yesterday and we're just waiting to see if she's going to get to go home today. Everything went well and all was good. Little update. I meant to do this also last week and on Saturday, but Renee from Tarot Love Community had surgery also on Friday and to help her recover her sight in one eye. And so now she's not totally blind. She can see fine in one eye, can't see much out of the other. But she's having cataract surgery. So for the last 10 months, she's kind of been absent. And that's because she can't see. So, yeah. Oh, Dolly's doing good. She's doing good. Yeah. Kind of, they're just waiting for her mom. And the last I heard, before you have to go home, before they'll let you go home from the hospital, you have to make sure all your bodily functions are working. And mom hadn't had a bowel movement yet, so they weren't going to let her go home yet. And so, yeah. But she's already had the surgery once, so she knew what to expect, except for constipation. But you know what? I got thinking about it. We got to have surgery, right? What do? They tell you don't get to eat for 8 hours before the surgery. What do you have left in there? You don't have a whole lot. Depends on the kind of surgery you're having, but especially if it's abdominal. I mean, you don't have anything left in there. So, what are you supposed to relieve yourself from? Does that make sense? Oh, you should hear the dogs next door. They're howling. First I thought, coyotes? because that's what they sound like. They're Chihuahuas and a beagle hound, not beagle, uh, boxer, a little bit bigger than a beagle, boxer hound mix. So I'm like, whoa! I don't know if you guys heard it on the Saturday Solutions. As I was rewatching it, the cardinal was singing through half of it. I was really shocked. And I didn't notice him when I was doing the readings. But when I'm doing readings, I'm kind of here and kind of not here. So, yeah, they do sense things. It's the day. It's this eclipse. I'm going to be at occupational therapy when it's going on here. And we have a 75% um full eclipse here. So I don't care what they have me do, and I will be stopping to go outside and look. I can see through a door though, but that's just not the same as being out there when it's happening, you know? So, oh, you didn't have any power this weekend? Well, there. I'm trying to think who all was live. See, my problem is on the weekends, I do so much during the week that by the time Saturday gets here, I watch YouTube for a couple of hours in the morning, and then after that, I don't want to hear any politics. I don't care what the conspiracies are. I don't care if um there's a civilization in the center of the earth. I don't care if the moon is hollow. All that stuff just starts to ring in your head. So I shut all that down and go find something silly to watch, like, I don't know, Dr. Pimple Popper, or I go over to uh, one of the streaming channels and find something to watch. You don't get to see it in North Dakota. I'm sorry. Yeah, people in Oregon and Washington don't get to see much of it either. But that's okay, because in 2017, it went right over the top of them. So share the wealth, you know? Um, and I'll be honest with you, it's a sight everybody should see once in their lifetime. It happens every 20 years, and in some cases, um, more often than that. Depends on where you live, on the on the curvature of the earth. So I'm not a people person. I love people. I love you guys, but I don't want to go be in a crowd of strangers anymore. You know what I mean? Sherry was on. Oh, good, good, good. Yeah, I was trying to think. What did I? Oh, I watched Finding Your Roots. I watched PBS yesterday. I have watched PBS on Sunday nights forever and ever, because here it's Masterpiece Theater, Call of the Midwife, um, Finding Your Roots. So it's a good night for TV. Sometimes depends. Could be Nova, I don't know, or Nature. Depends on which one I pick. You're a couple of hours away, but totality, but should be able to see more of it in Maine. I'm going to sit on my garage roof. There you go. I love that idea. That's something to be mindful of. I'm adding a mindfulness challenge to today because it's a special day. For those who are doing the cards with me, well, you know what? Guess what I have for option today for pulling cards? The Ravel deck. I thought, we haven't done that one in a while. Let's laugh with that. But to add to your challenge today, if you do get to have the time to observe what happens with I keep calling it the solstice in my head, the eclipse today, write it in your journal that for day 8 on the mindfulness challenge, so that we can talk about it on the 17th. It's part of what you're being aware of. And yeah. Well, what do you say we pull some cards? And I hope everybody's got settled and comfortable and has the favorite beverage. This is for entertainment purposes only. We're here to have fun, not get advice on health, gambling. And under gambling, I include sports. So, March Madness is over, isn't it? I don't know. I'm not a sports fan, so that's why I can't give you advice on sports, although it would be completely a cold reading if I did, because I have no idea what I'm talking about when it comes to sports. Let's see what our mindful prompt is for this morning and for tonight. I haven't looked at any cards. Matter of fact, I'm pulling it out of the box. There she is! Hi, darling. I don't even know what day it is for cry high. I'm glad you're here. We just started. I'm just now getting ready to do the 100 mindful prompts for today. We've just been talking about this eclipse and who's going to get to see it and all that fun stuff. I got 75% totality here, and I'm going to be inside stretching my thumbs and my wrist. Oh, look at this. That's so much better. That's from working on it while the TENS unit is running in relaxed mode this weekend. My normal wrist, okay? So I'm getting there. See? It's getting there. I only have until the 23rd. My final evaluation is the 23rd, and after that, I think I'm on my own. I know that if they say I need more, my insurance will say, okay, no problem. So, yeah. Dolly says, waves to everyone. Okay, what's our card today? Oh, really? It's in the Stoicism category. If today were the last day of your life, would I want to do what I am about to do today? And that's a quote by Steve Jobs. If today were the last day of my life, would I want to do what I'm about to do today? Use today to build the life you've dreamed of living. That's our card to start the day. Hi, Jay. Good to see you. Hi, Mama Rick. So our first card is about thinking about what you got to do today. And is that something you really want to do today? Use today to start building that life you really want. I love this card. Now, as you know, the backside is our message for tonight. That'll be the last card we do. Oh, cool. These cards are so much fun because you never know who the quote is going to be from. So, yeah, they're fun. And how about, ouch. Let's pull a Jay Crystallary card. I know you have this deck. He just got this deck. Crystallary Oracle. And see what we have for energy. You know, this might be really important for us to keep on our person, this stone this morning or today. Oh, cool! Solar projector box using I just use a piece of corn. I just use a piece of paper and a hole punch. Punch a hole. All you do is fold the piece of paper in half and then in quarters, and it needs to be round though to make it work. And then use just a regular paper punch, hole punch, and punch the corner out with the hole punch. And then when you open it up, it'll be a circle inside that circle. And then you hold that circle up. You stand and look at a wall. I know this sounds bizarre. and hold that up behind you, and it will project the sun and what it's doing onto the wall so you can safely watch it. I learned that in veterinary assistant school. There was a solar eclipse here that you could watch that way. So, yeah. I've been here in Arizona too long. Okay, what's our energy today? It is. Oh, a golden stone, too. Perfect for sunshine. Full of riches. Citrine. Look at all that golden sunshine. And, ooh, ravens or crows as well. Oh, and look by my finger. All-seeing eye or third eye. Wow. That is a card of abundance. That's what this is bringing in. You can't use the glasses. Well, the intensity is probably different. And whatever those glasses from 2017 were made out of may be deteriorating enough. You know, plastics and resins, I've learned a lot about how they will deteriorate. Just, playing around doing my art. Let me tell you what this card has to say about citrine. I love it. And the citrine crystals are, they're traveling in bubbles. So they're light. This was cool. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? See the bubble? And they're inside a bubble that someone's using a bubble maker to make. I love it. See that right there? Citrine. Citrine has no patience for navel gazing and narcissism. It has a Mohs hardness of a 7 out of 10, 10 being the hardest. There's a whole world out there. Citrine admonishes, guiding your attention to the abundance around you. Tune outward. Citrine reminds, watching as you haltingly move your gaze from your own troubles to the tiny leaves unfurling in the crook of the oak tree's branches. Let me hold that up here. I'm trying to find where. Okay, citrine knows it can be tough to turn your ear to the whisper of crow wings cutting the afternoon stillness. When you're used to listening to your own internal monologues and self-deprecating languages. But citrine is persistent in pushing you beyond yourself, nodding sagely as you slowly slip out of the self-absorption into the stillness of contentment. The world is full of riches, citrine affirms, and it is that abundance you find in your joy. Wow. Oh, I love that. That's cool. It's going to be a good day. I can feel it. According to that energy anyway, it's going to be a terrific day. And take a look, take a pause here. Hi, Queen Kaylin. Good to see you. Uh-oh, kiddo, keep you up. Got virtually no sleep, so you're running on adrenaline. Been there. Yeah, that card, this whole deck, there are, Maya Toll is the person who does this deck. There is a crystallary deck, an herballary deck. I think there's 3 or 4 of them, and each one of them also has a big book also that you can get as well. I want the whole collection. They're beautiful cards. The illustrations are gorgeous. Okay, what is our topic today? I'm going to pull 2 topic cards today. Since this is a day of awakening and change and all that, 2 just jumped out on the floor. And when cards go flying, I guess we better keep them. Cool. Ooh, okay. Interesting. So, the first card I get is breathe. Breathe. Do you have to do a lot? I will be doing a lot of waiting today. I have to go to occupational therapy. I usually get there about a half hour early. So I'm usually hanging out, waiting for a half hour. That used to bother me till I heard Eckhart Tolle describe how you can take waiting or not take waiting. It's all in how you call it. Am I waiting? Oh my gosh, I need to go. What is taking so long? I need to get moving. What? Just stop and be in the moment. Look at the trees. They're budding out. Watch the people. Look how they're dressed. People are funny. I love to watch people. And just breathe. Just be in the moment. I love amethyst too, but that's because it's my birthstone. But yeah, just be in the moment. Let's see what we get for action cards for breathing. My other card that I got is the Ancestors card. So first we're going to check the action for breathe. What actions do we need to do for breathing? Okay. Oh, nice. Okay. If you don't relax and just breathe, this is where you're headed. This day is bringing in a darkness as well as a light that is very different. It's a darkness like we've never seen before, but it's not a darkness to be worried or afraid. It is a darkness that is to help us see what is being illuminated. You need to have darkness to see the light sometimes. And, we all have our traumas. We all have our triggers. And that's what basically the dark night of the soul is, when you are all absorbed in your past, things you did or should have done, should have done. That's where you'll end up, and it can last a long time. I want to move forward as the light is changing when the sun starts to come back out of hiding today. The other thing is, once you learn the patience that goes with being in the moment and breathing, letting your tapes and things you play in your head, letting that go, you're going to learn to fly. You learn to soar. This is how we find our light. This is how we shine our light the brightest, is when we surrender to all those things that we have been resisting. There's a reason those things are in your life. They're in your life to teach you something. And unless you're open to learning it, you're going to be stuck in the darkness and not being able to learn to fly. So there's 2 places that you can go to for help. Number 1, call on your ancestors. When you lay down at night to dream, ask for them to come and talk to you in your dreams. They will, I promise. The other place that you can go to for help on this is us, the collective. Hi, Teresa. Good to see you, Pisces greeter. Yes, The other place you can go is reach out to people in the collective. You've got people in this community or other communities that you're close to, that you trust. Reach out. Reach out if you need support. If you need a hand. Reaching out means that you're reaching out to help other people as well as asking other people to help you. So connect to the collective. That's your strength. And that's where some suggestions might be for a change in perspective. And the result of all of this is you'll find unconditional love. And in that unconditional love is complete bliss and peace. No desire for war, no desire for aggression in any way, shape, or form. And this is what this eclipse is bringing us. Are you ready? I sure am. I want to dive into this with everything I've got. Please. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh, the bottom card. What chakra we got? I feel your solar plexus. How's your stomach doing? Unconditional love is not necessarily a sexual love, but that's the energy that is coming up as having issues, maybe with some people. Wow. So it's funny because the last couple of days I've been really frustrated with the suggestions that I've been getting from YouTube because they're all this apocalyptic crap because we're having this wonderful celestial event. Pardon me. All I can do is giggle. It's like it's never happened before. Last time the last person that was in charge last time was their leader, their fearless leader. I guess they didn't notice because it was in 2017. It's not like it was that long ago. And hey, the world didn't fall apart. So I want to see what Tony's cards have to say. Let's see what Shining Hawk Healing have to say. Oh, we've got messages. Clear all. Go away. Thank you. My calendar. That's a good card. Yes, this is so important right now. Get it where the glare is not on the card. There we go. Communication. How do you communicate? You come across somebody who is rude or snippy or may not be being rude or snippy to you. Maybe it's someone giving a worker a hard time. How do you communicate that enough is enough? Do you get involved at all, or do you just call 911 and keep your distance? Me personally, it would depend on the situation, but I would have a tendency to call 911 and keep my distance. Right now, people are desperate, and I just have one thing to say. Every time someone tells you that what is happening to them can happen to you and that it is up to you to stop it because they are you, I have one thing to say. Rebel deck, anybody? Yeah, you don't speak for me. Definitely don't speak for me. Yeah, we'll move on. You got it. Well, you had been under a lot of stress lately, Dolly. Um, your mom, that's only now that she's, it's at the point where now she just has to heal. Jenny wants a rebel card. You got it. I'm going to flag you. um, what I was going to say, if you're like I am, when I'm going through the stress, I'm stoic as hell. I can make it. I can do it because I constantly tell myself, yeah, you've been here. You can do this. Look what you've been through before. You've done more, and building myself up constantly. But then when it's all over and done and I can relax, that's when I get the stomach ache. Oh, I got 2 cards from the Take What You Need deck. It's weird. I've gotten this card like 3 times in this deck and I've shuffled the heck out of it. The path to peace requires relaxation. Let yourself rest. If you got a twisty turny tummy, eat gentle food today. I had a twisty turny tummy yesterday and I had enchiladas. Fajita chicken enchiladas for dinner. So do as I say, not as I do. But your body's telling you something for a reason. And so be kind to it. This might be a taters and rice kind of day. This is a brat day. Broth. Ooh, no. Yuck. I don't do broth. Oh, this might be a top ramen kind of morning. You have been under a lot of stress. And what you need to do is just relax. I know that's easy to say, but there's a switch you turn in your head that says, I can only do what I can do and I can't get stressed about what I can't do because that's useless. That's only hurting your body. That's what causes cancer. Don't get stressed over things you can't change. Oh, here we go. Yes. You don't have to do it all on your own. It's time for collaboration. And I know right now, on top of everything, you got collaborations coming up all over the place, people on their other people's channels. And I'm so excited for you. That's awesome. But everybody, you don't have to do it all by yourself. That goes back to the collective card. Reach out. Oh, yeah. Make sure you eat something when you take those medications. If you think that might be what's doing it, something, piece of toast or something to give your tummy to work on with the medication. Yeah. Yes, drink milk. See, our nurse will tell us. I don't need to give you any advice. We've got Jenny. Oh, I love it. I want to do one more. Take what you need. These cards are beautiful today. Yes. This is all we have to do. When the world gives you lemons, make lemonade. Right? Guard yourself against negativity by focusing on gratitude. My card of the day on Instagram was when the bird sings gratitude card. How interesting. That's cool. How fun. Yeah, gratitude. Last week we had the card was anger kills creativity. And then the nighttime one was creativity kills anger. Man, did I have more times to tell people that last week. And it was an epiphany for them. They were like, "Whoa, you're right. You're right." Um, what we do here is fun, you know. Oh, so let's do a happier me card, and then we'll do some personal cards with I got the Earthcraft Oracle deck for us for our readings. That one and the Rebel card, and we already know Jenny wants a Rebel card. Hey, I'll pull all Rebel cards if that's what you guys want. If they make you laugh and you love it, I do. If they're insulting, I'm not meaning it. So they're always just for fun. Everybody used to do those, and now, well, I don't watch as many people as I used to because when everybody else is on, I'm making videos. This 31-day challenge. I'm up to day 20 in making the videos. So I had to do it ahead just in case, me with my medical appointments and stuff. Anyway, what do we need to know here? Oh, we got this card once before. I love this. Tell yourself this because you better believe it. Okay? I'm telling you, you better believe it. I'm exactly who I need to be at this moment. Can change. Is somebody coming at you trying to tell you need to change? Because what this says here, all your past actions are teaching moments for your present self. Every lesson takes you to the present moment, to exactly where you need to be. Don't worry about finding your purpose or any of that. When its time comes, you will know without a doubt. And I promise you, you will. And I'm looking at the card on the top of the deck and I'm grabbing it too because, yeah, what I seek is seeking me. The universe is so generous that it cannot wait to send your way whatever is necessary to help you in your journey. Just open your mind, the door that leads you to the infinite possibilities, and accept that you are an unlimited being. You have that's what the sun is reminding us. They may be hiding behind the moon for a little while, but it is so busy dancing with solar flares that the corona is supposed to be fantastic today for those who can see it in totality. They're telling people worst thing you can do is look at it through a telescope. You want to fry your eye? Hey, maybe we ought to... No, I didn't say that. We used to have this leader in this country who likes to look at eclipses with the naked eye. I was going to say, maybe somebody ought to send him a telescope. Didn't say that. What messages do we have today from the Earthcraft? Who else wants a card? Oh, graham crackers. I always keep graham crackers at the house. I used to keep saltines, but I don't eat soup very much anymore. So I quit buying them. I used to love to just munch on oyster crackers. Like oyster crackers and Pepperidge Farm's goldfish. Put them together in a bowl with a package of dry ranch dressing mix and toss it. That makes quite the yummy snack. Really salty, though. Can't do that kind of stuff anymore. Okay. What we got going on? What does the Earthcraft have to tell us? I love this. Plant your seeds. Let them grow. Whether that's in your garden or inside of you. Those seeds of change, they're there. They're ready. They're there for us. Plant the seeds. Watch what happens. Also, I'm seeing this card right here. That's a woman's womb. This card is telling us not to worry about protection of the woman's womb. The universe has our back. We will grow and rise appropriately. Women will rise and grow appropriately. I love this card. So beautiful. Wow, it's a good way to start the cards. Now let's do a card for Jenny. She needs her Rebel Deck card. Wow, that's a pretty card. I think I'm going to leave that card out. Put it with my Goddess card here on my table. I hope to this weekend be making resin again. I got to. It's my assignment for homework for my occupational therapy is to start stirring. So I've been getting inspired on what to make. I can't quite do I'm not quite ready, I don't think, to attempt the chess set. That's kind of a big piece. But I got some new pieces that will look really nice. All done. So, Rebel Deck for Jenny. What goofy message does this beautiful woman need? Let's start her week. Okay. Oh. Says, you're giving away your power. You're a badass. Act like it. I like that card. Are you giving away your power, Jenny? Well, as you move around, imagine so. I would imagine that your boundaries would need to be pretty strong in doing what you're doing. Otherwise, they'd probably take all kinds of advantage of you, just knowing how employers tend to do sometimes. You just drank some milk and took your meds. Good girl. All right. How's mom doing? I was explaining to everybody earlier that we were waiting for her to have all of her bodily functions working in in synchronicity. Oh, so she can come home. She needs to go home so she can rest, right? You can't rest in the hospital. You know, just as soon as you fall asleep, they come and take your vitals again, or give you a pill, or just check on you. It is. It can be crazy. I've always, a hospital isn't where you go to rest. A hospital is where you go to heal. Home is where you go to rest and finish your healing. So it's all a matter of your perception once again. What are you going to the hospital for? Are you going to the hospital for a spa? Or are you going to the hospital because you need help? Yeah. Me, today, I'm going across the parking lot from the hospital. But Hey, maybe the helicopter will be taken off and I can get another video. I got a good video of it the other day. So, anybody else want a card? Going to be an interesting day today. You're on your way home from Fargo. What a place to be in the wintertime. Bless you. Fargo. Let's pull another Earthcraft card. Oh, first time in your, yeah, you're the basketball girl. Wow. I hadn't even thought about asking you about March Madness and who you like. How did it feel missing it? Did you even notice until all of a sudden it's April and it's over? Let's take this as a message from Gaia today. Ooh, I love it. The spirit of the East. The East is the sunrise. It's the promise of a new day. See that spiral? It's right there in that person's hand. Time is under your control. What you do with it is even more under your control. Yeah, you didn't even notice, did you? I'm also seeing those feathers. All these opportunities that are floating around us, through us. You notice each one of those feathers are a little different. So maybe each one of those feathers are an opportunity. And this person has to let go of their hold on time to see those opportunities. Are you rushing, trying to get somewhere, but yet you're not really sure where that is? Where there is? Yeah. I really do. We hope that today, as this eclipse comes forward, please write down your experiences. What do you feel? I know here it's supposed to start at 10 something and be completely finished by 12:30, 1 o'clock. So I get my ride to go to occupational therapy usually around 10:30, and my appointment's at 11. So guess what I'll be doing right in the middle of it? It's okay. They all know it's coming on because I told them about it weeks ago. You know me, I'm quiet. I don't, you know, yeah. I had a guy tell me the other day, he was getting ready to sit down just as they called his name, and he stood up, and as he walked by me, out my mouth flew. That's what you thought you were gonna do. And he stopped and he looked down at me and he went, I love your attitude. I looked up at him, his big Fu Manchu mustache, and you could tell, yeah, he was rowdy. I don't know what. It just slipped out, and I didn't even. Yeah, go ahead and shy, Katie. It was like that's what you think. And he went, I like your attitude. His wife looked at me like, who the hell are you? I get myself in trouble. I tell you. Okay, what? We need another card here. Yes, I love it. Talk about a healing card. really quiet and shy. That's me. You know what? I really truly am. Unless I'm out and about with a lot of people and I have to put the face on and, be here with you guys live. Uh, I'm not shy. I am an introvert who is focused and trained to have extrovert tendencies. I can stand up and speak in front of 300 people because I've done it. um, After a while, when you're speaking in front of a big group like that and you look out over the crowd, you don't even see them anymore. You just see the back of the room until somebody claps or coughs or laughs. And it's kind of a shock. But this card we got is the healing card. It's the Ivy card. Isn't she beautiful? First thing that comes to my mind, though, when I see English ivy like that, I think, oh, you don't want that growing on your house. That'll literally destroy the mortar between the bricks in your house if you have it like growing up your chimney like a lot of people do. But, there's lots of other kinds of ivy. It doesn't have to be English ivy, right? There's poison ivy. I don't think that's what this card is talking to us about, though. Yeah, I'm a very I like to call that instead of being shy when I meet new people, I am discerning. So I'm watching you and trying to figure you out. And so I will be very quiet at first sometimes. Sometimes if I feel your energy is positive, you're my new best friend. It's weird how that works. I want to look up what this card has to say in the book about ivy. Oh. Amplify this card's trusting, loving energy by placing it in front of your mouth and speaking this invocation 3 times. My presence follows within stillness. A sense of compassion overtakes my spirit. I am ready to open my heart and reach for nourishment whenever that may be. Wow. This card is a signal to deepen existing relationships and to put more energy into your social self-care. Spend time with those you care about. Call a lost friend. Be present with those who equally support you and watch as your relationships reach a new level of commitment. Trust that you will be held by those around you and you will be rewarded with limitless growth. Wow. That's the Ivy card. I told you it was a healing card. Look at all the green in that. It's appropriate too as everybody's, getting and planting their gardens, and whether it's a vegetable garden or a flower garden. I actually have snapdragons blooming like crazy. And pansies and sweet alyssum. I've harvested cilantro and lettuce, my own romaine. I planted this stuff from seed. Cilantro, kale. I had a smoothie the last 2 mornings with kale from my garden in it. It's so sweet and so good. So tender compared to that stuff you get at the grocery store. That you get at the grocery store sometimes it's like like trying to eat a gossamer bag. It's kind of tough. Got to steam the crap out of it. Yeah, I love that too. What a good card. You know, I think Spirit is telling me that's the message from Spirit for today. I do want to talk just a few more minutes about the 31 Days of Mindfulness Challenge. I hope if you do want to buy these cards, then you can do the challenge anytime you want to. But so you know, I want to remind everybody that's doing it, and those of you that haven't had the time to do it with us this time, all of the videos, it will all be in a playlist. And as we get through, halfway through, I will put that playlist up so that you can see the cards as we do them. Right now, I don't have the playlist ready because I don't want people to cheat by looking ahead. So, anyway, I thank you all. Since I just froze, it's time to go. I will see you. Oh, this crazy thing. I tell you. I'm going to end my stream now. Love you guys. I think I'm going to end the stream. Maybe I'm not going to end the stream. Okay, let's just refresh this. Bye, everybody. I love you. We'll see